Hello and welcome to Homorazzi. Today is a very special occasion, as evident by Adam's outfit.
Oh God, that's what I'm like. Oh God, are we doing a surprise birthday or something? No, whatever. I had a staff meeting today. We're filming, and I'm going on a date tonight. So I thought, like, let's not look like a homeless drag queen for drugs bum.
Oh wow. So you're going on a fancy date?
A fancy date. Yes, no, I'm just going on a date. I didn't want to look awful. I like dressing up. I don't do them very often, so why not dress up a little bit for it?
I thought the special occasion was going to be that his skin tone finally matches ours.
We're talking about this later, but yes, I am the most tan person here now.
No.
What?
You have caught up to the both of us.
Yeah.
And surpassed you.
No, not yet.
Anyway.
All in one weekend.
Okay. Speaking of weekends, my update, I want to get into this, is I have now experienced Tommy drunker than I've seen him in a long time.
Oh, yeah!
Vancouver's next drag superstar event that I went to that you bailed on was, first of all, hilarious. It's long as like, there are performances, and it's a production, and there's a lot of speeches, and everything's funny. It was great. It was packed
700
to balls.
people. 700 people.
It's like my last orgy. Like, I don't know how you fit that many guys in there.
But he doesn't date.
Yeah.
Continue.
These are different things. So it was hilarious. Tommy, however, starts out the night busy. He's a bee. He's buzzing around everywhere. He's getting everything's ready. But then he's like, okay, I get you in, Adam. Send me a tequila and a beer, which, by the way, costs more than the tickets for the price. And then I'm like, I send them up, and he just keeps drinking. And every 5 seconds, it's, I don't have a drink in front of me, and people just send them drinks because he's the judge. He got so drunk. You were belligerent.
No,
Some woman's mother was up on stage setting things up, and I was like, you know what, cheers for moms. And Tommy's like, I love it when a mom shows up. Then he does the critique, he's like, I don't care if your mom is here, that was terrible, you're I'm gonna cancel this event if this is how it is next year. You're all crap. Like, you were tickety-tat out of control.
I didn't say that.
You said all of that.
No, I did not say that.
Do we have a clip?
I wish.
We probably do somewhere. It was a really fun month, and I would do that every week if I could.
You know what? I'm going to say next year we have to go to all of them. Like, we just went.
So good.
We've done the finale the past couple years, but I just assumed like, well, that's going to be the best. But there's great things that happen throughout.
No, because the girls are always so scared that they're going to get cut. So all of their best stuff is week 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Every year. And then in 4, like, you get really good stuff, but nothing is the best at, like, 2 or 3.
Well, I missed out on a very, very good night.
You did. It was a blast. Yeah, and we got front row seating. I got like prime viewing part. It was good.
It was worth a tequila and a beer.
Well, my update is that I finally joined softball after Adam and Landon have been trying to convince me for a long time.
Berating you.
Really?
So I'm looking forward to that. The season starts when, like in
a month.
The month, yeah. So I'll do my like starting training camp type thing, and
you have to start to run. Like you haven't run in 2 years or something like that. So some cardio will be good for you. It'll keep you healthy.
In softball.
Yeah.
Isn't it? You don't just
a
stand on a field most of the time.
He's going from like sitting at a desk at work to doing nothing, right? So this for him, it's a lot of cardio.
Anyway, let's move on to today's topics. First up, we're going to talk about the Oscars that happened a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And we're going to check out some of the highlights.
But then I think of Chaplin and Monroe and Argo and Fargo, or when Marty made his cargo back in time at the mall. Tonight we honor Hollywood's best and brightest.
This Oscar. Wow!
Neil Patrick Harris's opening was fine.
Fine. Of course he sings. It's classic him.
But you know what? It's not only him. Like, who else did it? Anne Hathaway did it.
Hugh Jackman.
If you can't,
it's fine.
I don't like him singing.
And then it just went downhill from there. I don't know what happened. How awkward was he as a host? And he's not bad. Like, he's a good host.
He's a comedian. Like, that's his thing.
It's like they told him that he can't be funny. And then when he was funny, everybody was like,
well, the white joke, which started it off like when we celebrate like Hollywood's whitest. And then
hilarious!
Which was great, but
hilarious.
it didn't
was
land
true.
though, and then things just went down. Like his timing was off. The jokes weren't quite funny.
I don't think his timing was off.
I don't think it was good.
I think people just were too sensitive.
Okay.
You know, at that particular event. Okay, so then now we'll move on to, some of the winners. Everything was pretty much.
It was out of 1 or 2 people every time.
Yeah, it was Budapest Hotel or it was Birdman, and then you had like Eddie Redmayne. He won for that movie Theory of Everything.
Sure.
I mean, whatever. I was not really inspired by anything.
Most people
year,
hadn't seen these movies.
except
Which one?
for Gaga. The whole night was literally stolen by Lady Gaga.
Can we show a clip of that?
Let's show a clip of that.
Songs they have sung.
So I don't know what happened, but it was like the greatest moment of the year.
She got engaged.
Period.
She
got
married.
engaged.
And the new
And,
Gaga
like,
is here.
But like, it was just so good. Like there was no other word for it than it was perfect.
For me, it was like mature. Like
Yeah.
she's totally. I know she's been doing this whole Tony Bennett thing, and it's like, what are you trying to be like 80? But it's just her moving away from Little Monsters and craziness. So like, I am a real performer who has a voice, who can do real songs.
And go ahead.
I was gonna say, and I think that in terms of a tribute, like she did it justice. Like she, you know, she gave it the respect that I feel like it deserved, and then some.
Yeah, and I personally think, I wrote this on my Facebook, I think she's gunning for a big musical role in the movies, in the moving pictures, and I think she should be in Wicked, and she should be Elphaba, the Wicked Witch of the West. She's got the nose, and she can sing. That's not a read, that's a fact. Like, she's got a big nose.
I think there'll be a
fine.
lot
I
of
want
time
to.
out of her life. Like a musical is like your entire life, you don't make much money for it, so it would
No,
kinda
like
kill
in the
her.
movies. It's only
Oh,
it's
just
only
the
3
movie.
months. They're making it into a
Okay.
movie. It'll
Calm
be fine.
down.
So I think on social media, just based on everyone's reaction to her, like the last few years, she's been kind of annoying, and she's had her thing with Tony Bennett, and that's beautiful and whatever. But I think this, like, everyone's all on Team Gaga once again.
And it's I don't know, it's so weird that the best night of Hollywood ended up being
Hers.
For
a
music.
for a song. You know,
Who was
for
wearing
songs.
red plastic
Which I lived. I lived in those
So,
ridiculous dish
those
gloves.
memes or whatever
They're
online.
Great.
Yeah, oh,
They're
God.
great. The best one is the picture from the crowd, and it says when you hear the cookie timer go off, and it's just her there with her red gloves because she has to go perform. It was great. I loved it.
I destroyed
Yeah,
it.
she stole the show that night.
It was otherwise, yeah. I have pictures of friends falling asleep during it.
Yawn.
Like, God, who
like
cares?
it was. I mean, you keep it on because you have to watch it, and
Yeah.
like, we'll talk about one of the speeches later. But I mean, everything was kind of
No.
Done.
That's all we have for gossip. We'll be right back with music. Welcome back. We're moving on to music now. And first up, we are going to talk about someone that we have not ever talked about. His name is Francesco Yates, and the song is called Better to Be Loved. Take a look.
'Cause when everything is frozen and you cannot feel a thing, I'll be there with arms wide open, and I'm hoping you will see. If you really need it, you got to believe it. Just reach out and feel it. It's better to be loved once you come near it.
So this guy, I'm sure you guys have probably never heard of. I actually hadn't either, but he is being mentioned by everyone as the guy to watch out for this year. Like by
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
by
like he might
Forbes,
be at
by
your
Justin
party.
Timberlake.
It's terrible.
He's being mentored by Pharrell. Like his voice is
I
amazing.
will say, okay, first of all, I did not watch this whole thing. I did my click through, like every 10 seconds
Yeah.
just to kind of get an idea.
You didn't miss anything.
I mean, there were parts where he kind of sounded like Michael Jackson. I'm saying, I mean, again, I did it really fast, so maybe it sounded sped up, but this guy's not going nowhere.
He already had a big hit last summer. They called
So
The Call.
huge that none of us
Did he?
know about
Yeah.
it.
I knew about. I knew the song. I just didn't connect it with him.
What was
know
the
about
song?
The Call.
The Call.
Or
Well,
Call.
the only Call song I know is from the Backstreet Boys.
Oh God.
Yes, oh my God. So first of all, this kid's hair. Jesus Christ. Like if you're trying to
Whether-
make it in this industry, like you look ridiculous.
Well, what's going to set him apart, other than his voice?
I mean,
Let's let the voice do the
LMFAO
work.
has that hair too, right?
And you know what? It works for them. It does not work for this.
I like what he's doing. I think he's unique. He sort of reminds me of sort of how Bruno Mars sort of stepped aside and did something different, his own sort of take on.
You're putting him in a category with Bruno Mars.
I am. I think he's great.
Fair enough, I get that. I'm like, I want to say he's not gonna do anything, but we said the same thing about All About That Bass, and it ended up being like the biggest song. of
Fine.
this year.
Throw this on my
I
face.
discovered her on that.
Yeah,
video
you
too.
discovered
Welcome
her.
to this. This
So-
kid's not going anywhere. Canadian, that hair,
Oh, he's
that weird face.
Canadian.
Yeah.
No.
Nowhere.
Let's take a look at Jennifer Lopez's song "Feel the Light."
Hurry up, hurry up. There's no more waiting. We're still worth saving. Feel the light shining in the dark of night. Remember what we forgot. I know it's a long shot, but we're bringing it all back. We're bringing it all back. Feel the light shining like the stars tonight.
So clearly, there's not a lot happening in music right now.
This is so bad.
Oh, really? Because I
knew
love
you'd love
it.
it.
Did you watch the video with it too, or you just listened to the
Yeah,
song?
I mean, no, I watched the video with
You
it.
liked it because that was cute, didn't you?
Well, and I just really like J-Lo.
It's a nice departure from
But
Booty.
I mean, the song is fine. I mean, she felt the light, and the video was cute, and she was singing.
You don't give it. It was short. This wasn't a long video, so I got through it.
I
fast.
appreciate
that.
a 2-minute clip.
That
I
is what I'll say.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, that's all we have for music. We're going to move on to movies now. And first up, we have Chappie.
Even a robot's a big problem for me.
A thinking robot could be the end of mankind.
Destroy that robot.
burn it to ash.
Something of great danger headed our way now.
I don't want to die. I want to live.
If you want to survive, champion, you must fight.
Oh my God, Hugh Jackman needs to stay away from robot movies. Did you see that, like, eye boxer robot he did or whatever?
It was called,
Oh God, you know
I'm gonna
it.
say Real Steel. Is that the one?
Something ridiculous.
It was incredible.
You were insane.
No, did you see it?
No, of course not. It's
Oh my
unboxing
God, I
fine
watched it.
robots.
It's one of those movies
That is terrible.
That's on the plane, and you're like, oh God, now I'm gonna watch this movie. And by the end of it, everybody was like, so good. It's so good. They like had to box.
Okay, well that is not what we're focusing on. We're focusing on this
Chappie.
District 9 meets boxing robot, because it's all Australian robots taking over. What's her face? Sigourney Weaver as yet another angry presidential bitch, as she is in every movie.
She's the only reason I'll watch this.
Of course.
See, I think this movie looks like a masterpiece.
Do you?
I do.
Oh no!
I really do.
All right, the next movie we're going to talk about is Unfinished Business.
I just landed a huge deal for you, and then you tell me I'm gonna take 5% less this year?
You are replaceable.
You say that kind of stuff a lot, and that's why Brian Peters wrote you're a jackass on your parking curb.
What the hell, Dan?
That was 1 year ago. The next day I started my own company. I only have 2 employees. One's too old, and one's too young.
I've never been on a business trip before. I'm pretty jacked.
Can you not say your whole name today? Because the client can lose focus.
Hello, I'm like Pancake.
What was your last name?
Pancake?
Like breakfast.
It's Greek.
It's delicious. Yum.
So I love Dave Franco in this movie, but I don't like the character he's playing.
I just love Dave Franco all the time.
Do you?
I do. I don't know why. I think he's like a way.
I feel like he's playing too young in this.
No, I
Like-
think he's fine.
Well,
I
how
think
old is he? He's not like our age, is he? Well, ours, you're old, but I don't know. He plays like a 27-year-old or something, right? Like that's probably what he is.
That's about where he is.
Well,
A
he can
weird
play.
mix of actors, though. Tom,
For
like,
sure.
They
I mean,
would,
it's
they would
all-
all be in separate
Okay,
movies.
Yes.
So Vince Vaughn. Who's the other one?
Tom Wilkinson and
And our child.
And our
bride.
child bride.
Dave Franco.
I mean, look at us. We have no idea what the hell this movie's about.
No.
So
Well, I know what
we're
it's
obviously
about.
not going to see it. It
It's
just
some
looks
guy
like
who's
every
fired.
Vince Vaughn
Yeah.
movie.
Oh my
right?
God, that's absolutely what it is. Like him getting revenge on some pretty woman who wronged him because he's ugly but funny.
Yeah.
And they fall in love, I'm sure,
Who's
and get
the
married.
girl?
She's
Jude
from
Law's
something.
ex.
Oh, some blonde bitch.
What's her name?
Who cares?
I didn't recognize
This
that.
movie is not something any of us are going to see.
It's going to bug me. I can't figure it
Let
out.
it bug you. We're not going to sit here and think
Let's
about
go
it.
to the next movie.
Oh my God, let's have Tommy think for 20 minutes.
All right, the next film is Run All Night.
I'm coming after your boy with everything I got. And when it's done, and it will be done, then I'll let you die. What are you doing here?
Both know why I'm here, Michael.
So what happens now? Sean's gonna come after you, Michael. And if he can't get to you, he's gonna go after your family. This has gotta end tonight. Tell everyone to get ready. Jimmy's coming.
It was Sienna Miller. That was the girl.
Right.
We thought about that for 40 minutes, just so you know how long that took. So this next one, oh my God. You made a joke. It's Taken 4.
It's Taken 4.
Another Liam Neeson takes
Side
on
note,
everyone.
We make the best jokes when we're cut.
Yeah, they shouldn't.
They should cut us.
A little racy, but no, I mean, Ed Harris as what, like the angry CIA agent.
Yeah.
And Liam Neeson as another disgruntled superstar
Where's
murderer.
my daughter?
Oh
Was
my
he just reading
God.
the script and he's like, wait.
So who gets,
how-
oh, now it's about my son this time. Great, now I'm really spreading my acting career. Like, Jesus Christ.
But then it's one of those things like, that's the only thing he's gonna do is that or the voice of Aslan.
Don't do
Narnia.
anything. He's got
That's
like
it.
$100 million. Just give up. Stop making these terrible movies.
I mean, okay.
What? You're interested? You're going to defend this?
No, I'm not going to defend
I won't
it
know a
at
single
all.
person who will see this.
No.
I don't think our straight crew will see this. That's how bad this is. So,
Show of hands?
no one
what we
did it.
thought.
No one did it.
And that's all we have for movies. When we come back, we're going to move on to TV.
Earlier this morning, a 5-year-old boy was found dead. The body was discovered by a jogger in the woods near his home.
Mr. Crawford, Detective Cornell. It's terribly shocking. What happened?
Yeah. Tom lived across the street his whole life.
How did you know?
Know what?
It was dark, it was wet. When did you first realize he was dead? What happened this morning?
I told you already.
Everything?
They don't know who did it, do they?
Not yet.
Welcome back. We're moving on to TV now, and that was just a clip from a new show on ABC called Secrets and Lies.
And I hate myself. I haven't watched this yet.
I have not yet.
Well, we've been saying Patrick's birthday, like things have taken over. So, but it looks so good.
Yeah. This is another one. I mean, we talked about this last time, but film actors going into television. This looks brilliant. So it stars Ryan Phillippe and
Juliette Lewis.
Juliette Lewis, who I love.
Yeah,
I love them both, actually.
But yeah, she's great.
Yeah. So go ahead.
I would say, well, I mean, what is this? Gone Girl with a child next door? Like, that's all this is. This is like the renegade woman cop who thinks she knows what's going on, the guy who maybe did do it or didn't do it, you don't know, his family that's dealing with it. Like, that's all this is. It's made for TV.
I feel like ABC is on a roll with these types of shows, though. Like this, How to Get Away with Murder, Scandal. Like, this is their formula, and it's working.
It is working. They do like these intense dramas where, as the audience, you don't know, and that's why you follow and stay hooked. And I mean, it's killing it. So, and he's hot, so I'm gonna give it to that.
So hot.
I used to think he was too skinny, like Justin Timberlake, like 10 years ago, but
Like
now he looks
Studio
good.
54?
Yeah.
Well, I loved him so much.
Me too.
Oh, you guys are porn stars. He's like a child in that movie. He's like our age now, your age, but I would in this. So I mean, I'm gonna watch it for sure.
Yeah, definitely. It's on my list.
All right, let's move on to the next show, another new show called The Last Man on Earth. So this one was written by and stars Will Forte.
Oh God, and probably like paid for by himself as well.
So the world ends and he's the last man on Earth.
Like a virus hits, he's the only one who's immune, and he's trying to travel the states, find someone else. There's no one left, and now he's it.
I feel like, is there a mystery that like maybe there will be other people that he'll find?
I mean, maybe the cliffhanger, which the second season that they will not get.
I kind of hope that he's the only person in this show for like ever, and I hope it's gonna be 10 years long because it looks so stupid.
It looks bad.
Does he like build the Jenga thing and then he hits it with like, that's the trailer. Like he just does the dumbest thing.
This looks so stupid.
I'm totally watching it.
Like, are you?
100%.
It is very different. It's kind of daring,
I'm 100%.
I guess.
I will give it 3 episodes.
I mean, the plot is interesting. Like, watch what happens to a person when there's no one else around them. But it's like Will Forte. It's his character. It's like every character he's done on SNL. Like, you know what he's gonna bust out. I'm not. Oh God, I'm not gonna watch this. I'll let you tell me if it gets
watching
good.
it.
I'm sure you will not tell me to watch this.
No.
No.
All right, and the last show we're going to talk about today is One Big Happy.
What's untraditional about a lesbian and a fighter pilot having a baby?
He is not a fighter pilot. You're ready for this, right?
I can make a commitment.
You never even let a girl stay the night.
It's going to be you, me, and the teeny tiny, I promise.
And then fate stepped in.
I always wanted to jump behind a bar.
Well, get back here then.
This March.
I think I love you.
I might love you too. You got married in Vegas? I'm pregnant! I so admire women who can't find partners having babies all on their own. It's not immaculate conception. It's your baby.
I'm gonna be a dad. And I'm a husband.
The show doesn't look that good. Like, Ellen is gonna push this thing. Executive producer, like, she needs this to work. Is this lesbian, like, are we gonna learn about the life of lesbians?
There's a lot going on, like with the baby and everything.
What does that have to do with lesbians?
No, I'm just saying, like,
what does a baby have to do with lesbians?
I feel like they're trying too many different things.
Yeah, like a new relationship with like a sassy Latina or something, and then like the blonde lesbian, and then the baby, and then the best friend. Like, yeah, you're right. It's a weird. Let's throw everything in this hot kitchen and have
Something's
some
bound to stick.
Something's gonna stick.
I don't think it will. I don't think this show will.
Let's move on to gay news now, and we wanted to talk about something that happened during the Oscars, and that was during one of the speeches. Take a look.
When I was 16 years old, I tried to kill myself because I felt weird and I felt different and I felt like I did not belong. And now I'm standing here. And so I would like for this moment to be for that kid out there who feels like she's weird or she's different or she doesn't fit in anywhere. Yes, you do. I promise you do. You do. Stay weird, stay different, and then when it's your turn and you are standing on the stage, please pass the same message to the next person who comes along. Thank you so much.
So, when this lovely young homosexual man bounded up on stage and accepted his award and thanked Oprah and then talked about how he tried to kill himself when he was 16 because he felt weird, and that I started crying.
Yeah.
Then I found out he wasn't gay.
You found out he says he wasn't gay.
Well, we have to take it for what it is.
For what it is.
I mean,
so what are you mad about?
What is this speech? He knew what he was saying. He knew how it was going to be taken.
That's exactly. I mean,
he said he didn't plan his speeches. He even said it when he went up there. He's superstitious.
No, in his interview he said he did plan something, but he didn't write it down.
What is his name? I want to have his name fully.
Graham Moore.
Thank
the
you.
fake gay.
Yeah.
I
love your. What was your status update? I watched your Facebook on this.
I totally forgot.
No, it was like.
I was like, Graham Moore's not gay. What the?
It was. Okay, so what? You were like a middle.
He's a white heterosexual male, and he was sad.
But what's?
Take a seat, honey. Like,
take a seat.
Yes. So I don't understand why you're so mad.
I just feel like it was false advertising.
Yes.
So straight people can't want to commit suicide, you know, and go through hard times.
But that's not.
He presented it in a way that, like,
no,
you
you
were
took
all
it
like,
that way.
I'm in love with him. I'm gonna date him. This is what you were
I feel like
saying.
your gaydar, or you know, maybe everyone assumed.
Our gaydar? It was everybody on the planet.
So everyone thought he was gay. Sure,
no,
but
he is gay.
That's not his problem. It's our problem then, right?
The problem is how he presents.
Everyone made an assumption.
He made it so linked to that with all like Alan Turing couldn't come out and I was weird and I almost killed myself.
That's exactly
he
what
linked it in so much. He brought in gay stuff.
And then
when
he
comes
squealed about Oprah.
Yes, I'm like,
Hello?
Oprah was standing right behind him. I would squeal about Oprah too.
You're gay.
Yes, you should.
No straight man would be like, and thank you, Oprah, for this award. Like I can't even talk.
I mean,
like,
give it 2 months. He's going to come out.
I 100% agree.
Yeah, but you're always like, oh,
this isn't the bisexual thing. Don't give me
Yeah,
the
but you're always
arguments.
like, if anyone's a celebrity, they have to come out. Basically, that's how you.
Down. I'm saying he's using this to ride this little gay link that I guarantee you half the people still don't even know that he's not gay.
And you should have seen like social media after he presented his speech or after he said his speech. It was like a new gay icon is born and this, and then the next.
Then what a perfect time to come out if he was actually gay.
He is. The point is, it doesn't matter if he's coming out or not. He's just using it. He made it seem, and people are going to crash and burn realizing that he's not. And they're like, wow, there goes this huge thing.
I don't think. I mean, if he says he's not gay, I'm gonna.
You're
fact that he's not gay. I mean, maybe he's.
Right into Tommy@crazy.com.
I don't know. I mean, I kind of felt like everything that he said the night before was like a lie. Yeah. In a way.
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he knew exactly how he presented that to get the best effect. I mean, we were all like, the greatest speech of the last 10 years, and now I feel totally cheating.
It was marketing. It was bullshit. It was crap.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we can agree to disagree. That's all we have for today's show. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you next time. You don't have... What language? What language?
I don't know. I didn't practice.
Just go with au revoir.
Au revoir!
That was like Croatian.
That's coming later.
Okay.
My native
like Croatian day or something.
You're crazy.
You were so in love with it. Patrick said, "There's like, I'm gonna
find him." We were me and Dan Kulik and Anna, like we had a little chat going on, and Dan's like, I love him. And then the next morning.